I feel like there's been certain trailblazers that have led, or that have been a leading light in grime and hip hop from back in the day. So there's always been people like Shifty, there's been people like Wrigley, Liquid, OG. Them people were doing shit from back in the day. Back at that time when they were doing their stuff, I was working with Skittles. So I was in a group called Mancunian, and at the time it was when Dizzy Rascal first did Things in Boots. Remember them days? Like Things in Boots. Like people nowadays see Dizzy as not even an originator, just as an artist. Do you get me? And I'm going, nah, I remember when he came out and when we got Things in Boots and it was Wiley, when you used to listen to sets and sidewinders. Do you get me? So them days, I feel like they're privileged days. If you recognise what them days were, they're privileged days. There's certain sets that you will get on tape. Remember when man had a tape and you were like, yo, let me learn that tape? Nah, you're not learning that tape, because it was that tape, do you get me, of that set at that show. So when it comes to modern day, I'm recording you now, recording me. We've got like media at our fingertips, so it's all about social media and social presence as well. Do you get me? So being able to do a set as a set, which includes messing up, it includes vibes, it don't include straight on like one after another lyrics, do you get me? A set was a group of men coming up to do something that they buzzed off, do you get me? So bringing that vibe back to me is something that I've tried to find and foster, do you get me? I've had a personal dilemma that I've had to deal with recently, which is I love old school grime. I love hype, don't give a fuck, stupid as fuck lyrics, which is not a derogatory way of saying it, but it's just fucking mindless fun. Do you get me? It's like hype, it's feeling, like pure feeling. But when it comes to what you're writing on page, you're like, I can't freestyle. Yeah, I can freestyle, but when it comes to what I appreciate as a good freestyle, I don't hit that level, so I say I can't freestyle, do you get me? But written, like, I'll go against anyone written, like I like to write, do you get me? And what I had to realise recently is I write in a conscientious way. And the people that I respect as writers around Manchester, there's a lot of conscientious rappers that aren't getting the respect they deserve, do you get me? There's a lot of grime artists that are doing conscientious shit, but because it's hit over a 140 beat, all people hear is they don't hear I'm living on a ghetto, I'm struggling with life, I'm struggling with fucking real issues, you get me? They just hear the so I appreciate what I hear in the lyrics. That's a big part of what I feel, do you get me? So in terms of where it is now, everyone goes, Bugs Malone was the first one to bring money on the map and whatnot. To me, there's man like Shot Horror, there's Virus Syndicate, there's there's Lyrican, he was the first one bringing 0161, do you get me? Bugs Malone made 0161 big in the game, and I love that because I'm Manchester born and bred. But there's fringes of fucking sick MCs. I'm talking sick MCs. You can talk about your Skittles, you can talk about your Levels, you can talk about your Shotties, you can talk about your Bugs and Malones, but there is, at least for every one of those names you'll hear from Manchester 0161, there's 10 MCs that are just as good and not getting the recognition. And I feel like I've touched every one of them MCs in part of my journey of what I've been doing. Do you get me?